I'm Kinsey.
I'm Nick.
I'm Sharon.
Mackenzie.
And Joni.
For us, this new record has sort of been our debut. And so some people sort of want to be like, by the way, like, I know that you have other secret records that aren't even on the internet anymore, you know?
We do feel sort of an obligation. There are some songs that we keep in there from earlier records just because, like, they hit hard and they're heavy for the live performance. But sometimes we also bring songs back and we renew them and rearrange them. But, I mean, right, like, this current year, we're like, we just got to play the new record until we can't anymore, and then we'll cycle through. So
Having 3 singer-songwriters in a band, we have so much material that we are eager ourselves to play new stuff, even newer than our record. We just finished like 3 or 4 songs on our break, and we're just eager to push those things out there because those are our current emotions and what we're feeling. And I think the show seems to be better when we're going through something and we can just kind of vent on stage. So, I mean, I love playing the old stuff too, but I think it's more beneficial sometimes for the audience to see and feel what you're going through at the current moment.
the first like word association word that comes to my mind when you say folk is just people. And we've always said that we're folk artists, although our music has really evolved genre-wise, and we've left it very open. And so, especially with a year like this, I definitely think everyone's extra creative and trying to kind of mend a hole that we've got going on.
We've really struggled with what our genre is because we started more stripped down, a lot more string instruments and auto harp and just a harmonium. And over the years, like so many other artists, we've just grown and we've got more interested in other instruments and sounds and genres, and we've expanded, and now we don't really know what to tell people. Are you rock? Are you folk? Is it a harmony-based band? What is it, you know? And I think a lot of people would define folk music as a genre, like sound-wise, but at the same time, it's also just it's like a state of mind. Is your music for the people, by the people? Are you thinking about, what are you thinking about when you make your music? Is it a radio hit, or is it like, hey, I want to write a story about other people for other people? So in a sense, our music will always be folk music because it's very people driven, and we sing from experience, and we sing about being women, and we hope that, you know, women and men can like relate to the struggles that we go through and the things that we sing about. So in that sense, we're folk musicians, and that's what folk music means to us. But genre-wise, it's whatever you want it to be, mandolin or no mandolin, banjo or no banjo.
Yeah, it's also very punk rock. I think at folk rock's core is also punk rock.
Woody
so,
Guthrie.
I mean, exactly. Yeah.
Prime example.
We do a Transformers thing where we all combine into one.
Depends on the
And
tour.
That is the wildest.
If there were elements of each of our personality in one human, it would be nuts. But we all have tame elements as well.
I think all of our close, like, individual friends are like, well, you're really the wildest Reed. And it's so funny. Kinsey has, like, a card from one of our best friends, and it says the wildest Reed. And she's like, oh, wow.
Definitely not me.
But I think you are the first one that pops in my head, though. I think maybe just because of the stuff that you say. I don't know.
I think we all trade off day to day.
Yeah, I think if it's like a Monday, that's like Nikki P is wild and
Mondays are my day.
Yeah.